The Black African Beginnings of Sumer extract from the documentary, The Definitive Ancient History of Black People. Nevertheless, by 4000 BC, a little east from Kemet, the Sumerian civilization was starting to take root in the valley shaped by the Tigris and Euphrates. Here, I would be remiss if I didn't quote the historian Runoko Rashidi in his seminal paper on the origin of Sumer and Elam. While these salient facts regarding Sumer's obvious cultural genius are well known, the important question of the racial composition of its population is generally glossed over. This apparent cloud concerning race, however, is very thin, and there is a substantial body of evidence in support of the position that the civilization of Sumer was the product of black migrations from Africa's Nile Valley. This is not to argue that ancient Sumer was exclusively peopled by blacks or that the Africans were the only early ethnic entity in the area. Sumer was at the crossroads of Asia, Africa, and Europe, and over the millennia there was a great deal of foreign intrusions and racial intermingling. In respect to Sumerian civilization, however, the black contribution was decisive and far overshadowed that of the later invaders. I would also like to quote John D. Baldwin in his book Prehistoric Nations. It is now admitted that a people of the Kushite or Ethiopian race, sometimes called Hamites, were the first civilizers and builders throughout Western Asia, and they are traced by the remains of their language, their architecture, and the influence of their civilization on both shores of the Mediterranean, in Eastern Africa and the Nile Valley, in Hindustan, and in the islands of the Indian Seas. I want to thank all of our Patreon members and paid subscribers. Not only are you helping keep this channel independent, but you are also showing the importance of history for our community and the generations to come. Join us and see how those who are said to be without history birthed civilization itself.